is Modesty and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a first impressions of Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows. I've never gotten a chance to try any of their eyeshadows. I remember back in 2016 I discovered the stacks for the first time and I was like, I need these, especially the dark matter one. Anyways, I don't have a stack with me, but I did go ahead and pick up the Gemini palette from Sephora. I am a Gemini and it was my birthday month, so I thought might as well do it this month. Hey! So once it was back in stock at Sephora, I went ahead and I grabbed that as fast as I could. And I decided to see how I felt about their eyeshadows because Melt Cosmetics is really well known for their eyeshadows. They're really popular. A lot of people love them and I want to see if I love them too. So, if you'd like to see my thoughts, opinions, and how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. If you guys completely zoomed in, I need to go ahead and prime for eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and use a concealer to, oh my god, it's so pretty. So my first impressions on this palette, when I first got in Melt, I didn't expect it to be this large, which I'm not complaining. I'm very excited like how big it is. I just wasn't expecting it to be that big. Taking the Tarte concealer to prime for eyeshadow today. This is like the only concealer that I'm like fully okay priming my eyes with. I just don't set it because then it will have its like moisture and tackiness if I don't completely set it, and this will cancel out any like dark circles or dark veins on my lid. I have actually heard that the P. Louise base, I haven't tried it, but I have heard that you can get it in the US soon, maybe like Sephora or something. So if that is true, then I'll try it. But I don't know, I've heard really good things about it, but I don't know if it's like all the rage. But again, I've never tried it. I've also heard that the new Anastasia one is a dupe for it, so maybe I'll try that one out first. Oh my gosh, I'm literally so excited. You guys know that these are like my colors if you've been following me for a little bit. So it has a really good sized mirror. It has all the shade names on the bottom of the palette. It has olive greens. Oh my god, it's literally my palette. This is my palette. Like, all my favorite shades are in here. I'm so excited. Literally so excited to try this. So, I don't even know what kind of look I want to do. I want to play with everything. Okay, let's think, Modesty. Let's think. Okay, let's start out with Luna. You can't go wrong with that. This is just a nice, good transition shade. So I'm just going to buff this into my crease while I think. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It has a fair amount of kickback, but get all the excess off before I start going in. I'm so excited. I've heard so many good things about Melt eyeshadows. Let me know if you guys have tried them. I'm sure I'm the last person on the planet to try Melt Cosmetics. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what I should try from Melt, like what stack or whatever, or are the palettes just as good as the stacks or vice versa? What is the tea on them? Oh my god, it's blending out beautifully. Holy crap. What is the tea on Melt Cosmetics? Because I know nothing. You guys, that blended out beautifully. Holy crap. By the way, I'm taking the blending brush from Unique. I love this one. It's definitely a more affordable option from the Sigma E40, which I think is why I love this brush so much, because it feels like I'm using the Sigma E40. But this is just cheaper than that, so definitely try this out. The eye brush is from Unique, so the fluffy crease brush, the blending brush, and one other one are like some must try. Oh, and then the flat top kabuki are like must tries from Unique. You can get those off my website, link in the description, but that is that. Okay, oh my gosh, that blended out so well, you guys. That was beautiful. Super simple wash of color, performed really well. I'm very excited. All right, I am just very drawn to this Mochi shade right here. It's like a mustardy green, and I'm gonna take this on the same brush. And I am going to lift my brows and start to places I don't want, because I don't know exactly how it's going to look yet. I don't want to bring it up too high until I know how it's going to perform. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, I'm going to kind of now make my brush a little bit more horizontal and kind of connect that with the shade Luna, which was that first transition shade. I'm not getting any fallout under my eyes yet. Oh, that's so pretty. That's such a unique shade. This is literally, and that's why I wanted this palette so bad as well, because I do not have a single palette in my collection or shades like this. Like, nothing like this. And I'm so excited for that. This is such a unique palette, and oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm sorry, I'm just like so excited about this. It's just performing so well. Okay, alright. So I brought that all the way down, as you can see, and it blended really well with the shade Luna. Here is the big test, is going to be the olive greens. Olive greens are really, really tricky to formulate, and sometimes they'll either pull more brown or more black or too blue. So we will see how they perform. This is going to be like the major test, is going to be the olive greens. I'm going to take this tiny brush from Morphe just because I'm starting out small. I'm going to be going in with the shade Fire OG. I'm just going to, ooh, okay. So the reason I was also excited about this palette is, so the one palette I really wanted from the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection was going to be the Armed and Gorgeous one. The reason being is because of this olive green right here. So this olive green performed like shit. Pardon my language, but it did. It performed like crap. So, I was really disappointed. Maybe if I buy a new one, because this was, I think, the old one. Anyways, that's why I wanted that palette, because of that olive green, because I love olive green. And it would like go on beautifully, but then the minute you would like blend it, it would just come off like with the James Charles palette. So then when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. And I hear really good things about Melt Cosmetics, and Morphe, their palettes are always hit or miss. They're either really good or really bad. So when I saw Melt did this Gemini palette, I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. And so far, like this, I'm barely touching, and it's going on really well. But again, the big test will be, will it completely blend away like the olive green in the Armed and Gorgeous palette? Because again, olive green is incredibly tricky to formulate. Starting out small again. I'm going to start to build up the color now. I literally found a palette that is my vibe completely. Like all of my favorite shades in one palette. Alright, so, yeah, I'm telling you guys, olive green is tricky. This brush right here, it's clean. It's just incredibly stained because of the kind of color I used with it. I'm taking the fluffy crease brush from Unique to begin to build that up. Alright, don't disappoint me, don't disappoint me. I mean, already it's performing better. I just, I really want it to be perfect because I love this palette. I love the color story so much. Blend, 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 blend. Oh, no. Come on. Work with mama. Work with mama. Don't fade. Why does olive green have to be so hard to formulate? It's the prettiest shade ever. It's kind of doing it a little bit. I'll show you. You see the patchiness in here? Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see right here, like it just won't stick to that area. I have to keep on moving. Okay, let's move on to the inner corner. Not like the Armed and Gorgeous palette. That is for sure. Like it doesn't completely go blank. It just, it's hard to build up the pigment. That's where, yeah, it's hard to build up the pigment evenly. But that is a little better. Oh, come on, really? Do you have to mow your lawn right now? Do I have like unrealistic expectations with an olive green? I mean, even like a brand like Melt Cosmetics can't get 100% right. Sucks like that a color so pretty is so hard to formulate. well, okay, I guess a matte version. Like, I've used shimmer olive greens and they are phenomenal, but that's because there's more oils in the formula so that everything can bind together. But with matte and olive green, they are always patchy. I need to try out this Gemini. I mean, I am a Gemini, so this kind of works out that I got it this month. I'm going to try out the shade Gemini. I'm going to use my finger. My flat brush feels kind of dry. All right, I'm gonna take the Fix Plus. I'm gonna spritz it on this brush, and then I'm gonna go pick up some of the Gemini. Oh, it's really cold. So this is a little chunky in the palette, but it's not like too terrible. And again, it's not transferring onto here really. These types of golds aren't hard to formulate, so that's how I know that maybe they just didn't do the greatest job with it. They definitely could have formulated this shimmer a little better. I mean, of course, I'm not turned off the palette, but that shimmer was definitely a little bit difficult to work with, and it's not a hard color to formulate. All right, I'm gonna go through it and like touch up the olive green. On the eyes, it all looks super pretty. It just wasn't the like easy. It's like it wasn't difficult, I would say. It wasn't easy. Like it didn't just basically blend for you. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shade Leo, which is a little bit deeper green with a little bit less brown in it. And I want to see if this performs a little bit better, or I guess, yeah, blends out a little better than the shade Fire OG, just because since it does have a little more green in it, a little less brown. I just want to see how it performs in comparison to its sister shade. It definitely has a little bit more, it's a little bit more buildable than that first one. Now I'm going to go in with some Fire OG on a bigger brush to blend out those edges. Now it's blending away. See how that just did that? Yeah, that's blending away. It's starting to get messy again. Now it's starting to kind of perform like the Morphe one. Okay, so that shade did not go over well. The Fire OG is a lot better. Alright, so we're going to be moving back into the palette. I'm going to work on the under eye area. So I'm going to be starting out with the shade Leo. We'll see if it performs a little better for this type of thing that I'm doing. I'm just going to line super close to my lash line. Pencil brush and then a little bit of Fire OG to blend that out. The Morphe M506, a little tiny one. Gonna go into the shade Lorelei right here. So that's super pretty. It's a really pretty like orangey brown yellow. And I'm gonna start to work that underneath Fire OG. Yes! Oh, my vibe. Alright, you guys, so that is it for this look. I know I went a little overboard, but I was just like so feeling the vibes of this palette. This palette 100% my vibe. Now, my full review on the palette is overall, I really do like it. Am I disappointed that it wasn't everything I wanted when it came to blending out the olive green? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. But the plus side is it has performed better than any olive green that I do have in my collection. So far that is a plus. So until I find my perfect olive green, I'm happy with this. It's not a deal breaker because it did eventually perform good. It just wasn't like, I wish olive green in general had more grip to it. But in general, overall, I do really enjoy the palette. I think it is beautiful. All the colors perform beautifully. These shades are just like, like every shade in here is my vibe. There is not a single shade in this color story that I would change. They are so pretty. I'm just swatching a few of them for you guys. This is Cupcake, which is a really pretty brown. I'm so bad at swatching, you guys. The black in here, I actually end up using it as eyeliner today. Right there. Leo. God, these swatch like crap. I didn't get to play with goals. I was tempted, but I really wanted to do like the contrast with the gold and the green. So I didn't use the shimmer green in here. These are swatched like crap, but you guys get the gist. Yeah, I really do enjoy this palette, you guys. I know that sometimes shadows don't, like even Toddy says, like there's times the shadows just swatch like crap. These swatch like crap, okay. But they perform really well, especially the shade Mochi right here. Is it Mochi or Mochi? But it is gorgeous and it's such a unique shade. I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna be getting so much use out of this palette because you guys, the shades in here, this color story is perfect for me. It's absolutely perfect. In fact, talking about like my vibe and like color story, if you can make this one palette, the Urban Decay Heat and the Gemini palette, this, whoops, is my vibe. I love the burnt reds and everything like that in here, and then the olive greens and the mustard shades here. Oh my gosh, this is like totally like a fall look, but you know what? Whatever, who cares? I added a little bit of highlighter to my lips just to add a little bit of fun to it. Everything, I'm just like so happy with my makeup today. So I know I've talked a lot. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Let me know if you've tried this palette out, and let me know what you guys think I should try from Melt Cosmetics. What should I not try and what should I try? And let me know down below. I love this palette. I'm so excited. I just wish the olive green before I met it. But regardless, reel back in. Moving on. That's that. So that's this whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate if you did. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you miss any of my uploads, because that is the only way you'll know if I upload is if you hit that bell. So that is everything. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.